Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Bobby. Right. Well, everyone, it's your boy Dick, not the monkey. Sorry. Alright, let's see. Asshole Gold is just chatting. Everyone's like joking off to it. I love Asshole Gold. I love Asshole Gold. Okay. Gonna watch some Katyklism, right? Because we still got songs to watch.
And because it's its wife,
It's not going to be mental. Okay, let's see.
he sticks it in. And by definition, how can it be because they're married? Why?
Yeah, if you think that me rolling over in the morning and she's asleep and waking her up is great,
Well,
then
I
I'm
mean,
fine with it.
she's unconscious?
She's asleep for sure.
That's unconscious, right?
Sure. Yeah.
If she had...
I can't do it. I just can't do it. This is such a singer. What? What do you mean use key? Okay. They'll quit. Yeah.
Warning, autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable. Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality offline. Air thermometer warning. Pod lockdown unavailable.
Oh my goodness, man. Dudes, I'm getting really scared now.
Let's get this over with.
I love Born. What are you doing? Come on, dude. What are you fucking doing? Just letting this idiots look out. Come on, dude. Don't take this shit. No, what are you doing? Why are you for it?
The elevator will arrive shortly.
Fuck. This fucking blew the brains out.
Has arrived.
Okay.
Too much to drink and passed out?
Yeah, we've done that too. We were both drunk. Yeah.
Okay, another concerning statement.
Yeah!
But she asked, have you had with your wife when she's passed out? And you said, when we were both drunk, yes, we've done that too.
Alright, fine, whatever, fine. I love Born.
Said, when we were both drunk, yes, we've done that too. Both of you being drunk does not mean that can't happen. If one is inebriated and
Look at her face. She's got like such a. She thinks she's got like such a. She always thinks I'm talking like gobbledygook. This is all conjecture. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have watched one of Katie's videos. Oh, why is she wearing St. Patrick's green?
can still occur. Like, I'm a bit confused here as to why you would put this on. Maybe don't say that you have committed the act.
Look at her face. I wish you could see the face. She thinks she's like such a singer. It's just not your arena, I'm afraid. You're not stoic enough for this. There we go. I should have eaten that bean burrito. It's like when you go through the microwaves.
You know, I don't know though. I think most people can grapple with the idea of consent pretty easy. Even if other people can acknowledge that maybe there are certain scenarios in which we're talking about long-term relationships and the grey areas in consent. For example, being in a relationship and kissing each other and then moving on to have without verbal communication you're having. You could say that there was...
Oh my god, what is this? This is what happens for women in control of shit. And then it's like, this is the... So what they basically is women love the spontaneity of men kind of like making their shot and being like romantic, but they've longhoused and managerialed it into being this horrible process where you gotta like ask them if it's okay. It just ruins everything because it just destroys the spark.
verbal agreement, but I feel like the context is there. You're both kissing, you're both touching each other, you're both waiting for it to progress to the next stage, right?
You're both like touching each other. You're both like touching each other's like private parts. You're both like, you know, touching each other's like pubic hair and stuff, and then you're both like, you know, looking for the next thing to happen. Is what you're trying to do, you know? Oh yeah, we don't need to fucking so much this bullshit. It's Goislop. Sticky fit Goislop. I mean, I'm near the end. I just don't think I'm gonna get anything out of this. That's just a waste of time. Don't bother looking at it. Just don't bother.
This is finally my chance to do something.
Right? This scenario, though, however, is not, I guess, this grey area that he's trying to position himself to be in, because he's literally describing a crime. Like, assuming that your wife is fine with it because you're married.
Crazy. Imagine this is your legacy. I don't think it happened, Kay. I'm gonna look at this. I'm just telling you, this is a no-no. It's the no-no. You don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, it's me.
I actually kinda wanna watch this again. I know it's really bad, but fuck it.
Wake up, wake up.
I'll grind my while I do it.
I was just resting my eyes.
Let me help you.
Let's do this.
My only the only thing I've got that's holding me on is the fact that they might give me like 10,000 or like a big amount for just completing the game. I might be completely bullshit wrong though, and I'm prepared for that because I might just be like, because it's just like otherwise my only thing I gotta do is complete insanity mode. That's the only way I can do it. But you see the point? It's like once you've completed insanity mode, what's the point of even having infinity ammo? It's bullshit.
I have an idea.
I'll just play it again, just try and...
I trust you. I trust you.
But we'll see. I'm aware that this is the end.
So, the prodigal daughter returns.
I know the password.
Fulfill your destiny, and all will be forgiven.
Only if you let Leon live.
Very well.
Only if you let Leon live.
Please know that you are my hope
She is my hope. A blind hope.
Okay,
I wonder what it could be.
this is it.
The movie is really funny if you get it wrong.
What are you doing, Grace?
Spencer regretted what he did. He...
Well done.
You promised.
Yes, that I would let him live.
And he's white.
Mr. Kennedy, I give you the honor of experiencing my power firsthand.
I'm not sure Elpis is what you think it is. There's nothing special about me. I was never any key. Spencer wanted to make amends. He...
But you released Elpis. What is it? Tell me!
Oh, you fucking idiot. This is the only bit that's like kind of weak. So why did he not know like what it could be?
Elpis is Spencer's atonement. It's an antiviral.
Yeah, that's why I think it would have been great if you could have established it.
Amazing. I am humbled by my master's genius.
Your research was wrong. Elpis wasn't a weapon. There was never a key.
Spencer's paper was obviously incomplete. There was no connection between Grace and Emily.
Do you know how much time and money I wasted on this?
Did you see the genius? With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless. The world order will be thrown into chaos.
We wanted
Then Spencer gave us anarchy. I will carry the torch and bring his vision to life.
you. Spencer means to an end.
Yet he outwitted you all.
Spencer defied us and paid the price with his life. He was nothing.
You are nothing but an imitation.
It's over, Victor. The connections is done with you.
So like, what is the connection?
We can't let him have it.
Your ignorance is staggering.
It's a cure. Oh, it's working. Leon, it's working. Wake up.
Now, let it all calm down. All of it.
Grace, what happened?
Try to fuck it up.
It's gonna go! Grab something!
Oh my god.
Grace. Grace!
your time to go fuck nut.
Time to bury Umbrella's last skeleton.
So damn cool. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, I'm about to fuck you up, Holmes. Hey, take this, fuck nut. Ooh.
How many more will have to die for that vision?
Oh, you little prick. At least I didn't drink cum nut milk.
Sacrifices must be made!
Sacrifices must be did.
Not to me. I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Sacrifice. I love porn. I watch porn. Oh, I love porn. Hey, you fuck nut.
Seems you're reaching a limit.
Hey, fuck nut. Oh, goodness. Hey, fuck nut. Hey, fuck nut.
I will not let those ideals win. Give it up!
I love dick. Touch my balls.
It's over.
Yeah, there you go.
Good riddance.
My lord, it's a nemesis.
Nemesis. No wonder you're so damn relentless.
I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. What? Oh, she loves this.
has been
Yeah.
worded. I hate to say it.
Wait. Hang on, I think Kate's rhetoric changed. It just makes you wonder, doesn't it? It's just like in the 90s, how many women talked about being R-worded? It just doesn't seem to happen very much. Now everyone's been R-worded. What's the deal? What's the deal? I don't know, bro. Oh, this is not good. Oh, that was bullshit. Oh my, the ways and who? Dude, fucked up, look at this. It's 100 million, by the way. Look at this. Leon ain't taking no shit. Look at that. Can you imagine how badass this would have been? I love it. You just can't fucking hate it. You just can't hate it. I love it.
Grace, where are you? Sherry. Sherry, come in. Sherry. Shit. Grace. Grace, hang on.
There you go, so that's not bad. Why haven't you? Oh. I don't even have the gem. Where do we get the gem? Oh, yeah.
Complain, they say you're boiling it down. I understand that, but YouTube will literally terminate my channel if I keep saying full words, right? As someone who has been through this myself, in my sleep, which I've spoke about before, but also in a relationship, I'm in like this position where I almost say, as much as it is on paper illegal, actually, I guess, in a broader sense, it isn't really illegal. Although they banned it in 1991, basically, people being able to their wives because of marriage, because the belief is that the man owns the woman's body, I still believe that it is technically legal, because nobody ever really gets justice for stuff that happens to them in relationships, because it's very hard to prove, and that's what happened to me. My case got dropped. They didn't even say there wasn't enough evidence. They just said that because I didn't leave the relationship immediately, that it means that it must not have happened. It's impossible to see. Edward, like, you know, he's not actually doing himself any favors here.
Consent.
I just want to make sure I understand what you're saying here. Are you saying that you've your wife while she's been passed out?
I'm saying while my wife has been sleeping, I've woken her up with many times, and vice versa. So did we grape each other?
By definition, yeah.
Yeah, so we're both, she grapes me sometimes, I grape her sometimes.
I think forced penetration is still great.
A little here, a little there, she a little, I a little.
That's weird.
We all do a little bit of
yeah, this is a bit of a weird watch, because what he's basically trying to say, as we've established, is that I guess, they do it to each other. And
No.
this is weird, because he still described the act of our words, right? He still described that he used the merit of marriage, basically, to talk about why accessing each other's bodies, even when they're unconscious, is acceptable. He's not actually going off of...
Damn. I am.
Agreement, which already is a sticky situation in some jurisdictions, because some jurisdictions don't believe in pre-consenting, which is again a difficult conversation, because many people
I have to watch it. I have
look
to.
at 50 Shades of Grey, for example. There's a whole agreement that's physically signed, which is a pre-consenting agreement, which in definition really is the R word. Obviously we don't view it that way, because we can have a little bit more nuance when having these conversations about the kink community. But I don't really feel like Andrew is in a position to be taking this standpoint, because that's not really what he's talking about. The reference of my wife, my marriage, is making it feel like his understanding of consent is from implied consent because of marriage. Plus, you know, it doesn't matter whether you're in a relationship, if she's inebriated and you're like, that's weird. Like, I'm not saying, like, again, drunk, we've all had drunk. And again, if we're talking about the law, and you can't really have with a drunk person because there's like an imbalance of power, one person's unable to consent and the other isn't. But you know, if you're both
You
drunk,
can't do it. Okay.
that's literally one of the frameworks for hookup culture. But again, that's not how he really described it. Yeah, I've done that too. After someone said you had sex with your wife when you were drunk, and he said, yeah, we've done that too. Good luck with that lawsuit, buddy.
What's that?
Would you continue if she didn't wake up?
I don't know. Half the time I'm drunk.
Okay, so you just can't. You can't do it. You can't. You can't go on.
Why?
It's less fun.
Less fun. Not because if she doesn't wake up, then it's not part of the agreement or it's not part of the plan. It's just less fun to an unconscious corpse. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm trying to have like an element of nuance that couples do sometimes wake each other up, and it can be consensual. I actually find it quite insulting as a R-word victim.
Every woman's an R-word victim. Together, all the R-word victims. Oh, look at this. We're all like women. What a weird coincidence. Why do you want men to initiate everything? I get annoyed if they do. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Just take proper guy, Lord. 100% guy, Lord. 100% Coilord. Oh, you little idiot. So it's just gonna be like this fucking game, isn't it?
These situations can't happen in consensual scenarios because they do. No matter like what we think about it, they do happen. And I find it rude, like, for example, to talk about one situation where a couple wake each other up, for example, with intimacy, and call that R word, because then it's like watering down the true meaning. But again, to clarify, that's not what he is talking about here. It seems anyway. And if this is what he's talking about, then he needs to be a whole lot clearer. Because so far, all I've got is, well, I'm a married man, she's my wife, and when she's unconscious, passed out drunk, I stick it in her. It's not really giving agreement, pre-consent vibes. We're not getting that.
Yeah, but why is she not saying anything, Katie? She's the one who's allowed to be angry. If she wants her, why? Sorry you don't get that. I'm sorry. I don't understand. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I love ball. Can't do that. Oh, that is really bad luck. I was born. Where's the coin? I'll take it. I'll take it. Ah! I really didn't know what it was. Ah! Oh, I'm dead.
All I'm getting is that we're married, so how is it? It's just so weird, man. It's right. So obviously you want your partner to be conscious, enthusiastic.
Yeah, but she wasn't conscious when we started.
I understand that,
Yeah,
but
so
I'm
rape there.
So then why not just wake her up? Again, even if he doesn't genuinely think that what he's doing is weird, why are you like making a joke out of it. Like, if someone was implying that
Because,
women,
why are you not
in
to make
reality,
jokes out of
what we're doing
anything?
is we're two consenting adults doing something, then I would be greatly upset and disturbed that someone is accusing me of the R word. I wouldn't be sat here being like, little
Oh, whatever, who cares? Like, again, like, who cares, guys? It's all you and your little stupid little bandit, the little group of, like, victims just have to go around, just, it's your only relevance in life is to be a victim. You know you're not important enough, you know you're not like me. I can actually do something cool. You have to just be a victim, because it's the only way you can get any, like, attention. It's the most pathetic thing, okay? It makes me feel sick to look at my god. Okay, fine. Why is everybody up here? Why is it all here?
I'd be like, no, you're completely misrepresenting what me and my partner do. We both do this to each other. We've consented to do this to each other, and we do it on the basis that we're both happy to do it, and we both consent to do it, not while we're married and she does it to me
It's
and I
bullshit.
her back. It's just weird. This whole conversation is weird.
Why do I need? I am waking her up
Well, I
with
mean,
my penis.
why not
I'm
just
waking
wake her up before
with my
penetration?
penis.
This
Yes.
is crazy.
Why is that crazy? Do you know how common it is that men and women wake each other up? Like a man will be woke up by his
You know
girlfriend.
how common it is. Again, yes, that is true. Like, I get what he's trying to do, but he hasn't actually said that he believes, like, his wife is consenting. He's just talked about marriage. It's very hard here to get this idea that he isn't basing the justification of his actions based on...
Kay's like dog whistling so much. This is your classic dog whistling. Just white man evil. If a Muslim man said this about his like 15 wives, she wouldn't give a shit. Just because she knows that she needs, the only way she can take down ways like this character definition. This is classic bullshit. This is why women aren't allowed to have like, I don't know. I don't understand. I love porn. No. This is just getting worse and worse. I love porn. Oh.
Perfect fit. Guess I need two more. Weird. How do people normally live in here?
Off of anything other than the fact that they are in a relationship when like marital has been a crime for 30 years now. You know, it's just, this is odd. This is really odd.
Yeah, so
What does that have to do with anything?
what makes it crazy?
Because they're unconscious.
So, do you know what implied consent is?
I do know what implied consent is,
there's an
but
implied consent when you get married. It's implied that you're consent.
there we are. That's exactly what we needed. He isn't talking here about a consensual, I guess, dynamic between him and his girlfriend where they wake each other up. He's talking about marriage implied consent, which is, I guess, fundamentalist Christian belief. It's also a crime. You can't do that anymore, Andrew. That's outdated.
See, look, this is how women go do it. This is the women just go try and take men out, but like, these those stupid little technical ladies. They think this is, she's so clever. So do this. I think it's such a culture moment. I don't know what to do. He's gonna chase me over, isn't he? He's definitely gonna chase me over. He's definitely gonna chase me over. I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to shoot him with my fucking revolver. Why? Why is he going there? Oh, my fuck. can't skip it. You just got. You have to watch it. You
If your
have to.
wife, further down the line, says my husband R word,
Get married, though. Why are you getting married?
don't think it's
Why are you getting married, Kay? Tell me that.
necessarily
Then you have to
implied.
bite the bullet that my wife has me any number of
I've
times.
told you, I already agree with
And
you.
you think that that's rational?
That it's rational
Yeah.
to say what?
Do you think that I'm emotionally scarred because my wife me or
Oh,
rapes me?
no.
But is she emotionally scarred by me? Her?
I mean, I don't know, probably not.
So then it can just be a neutral act where it doesn't harm anybody?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, I definitely do think it can harm in certain capacities,
Sure,
even if
but-
you're not consciously aware of
Yeah,
it.
but it's not harming anybody,
I mean,
right? So grape,
so-
hang on, grape
what-
can be morally neutral. I just want to make sure we're clear.
No.
What would make it morally bad?
Yeah,
Who's
look.
being harmed? Who's being harmed?
Well,
This is what I mean. Professor Wignall told her. Professor Wignall told her to like be really like combative to all white males. Don't like. Come on. Oh, you little bastard! No, you little bastard! No, you little bastard! No, this is bullshit. Fuck this game! Ah, fuck this game! 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 Fuck this! Fuck this game! Fuck this game! Fuck this game!
Victims of marital or even in relationships, probably, to be not. And it's like, how far do you take this, Andrew? So take a partner who is in a coma. If your wife is in a coma and you're married, is there implied consent? Are you allowed to physically force yourself onto someone who you're married to because there's implied consent? In some capacity, it would be the same harm that would come of someone engaging with someone who is like dead. I think the psychological, I think psychological aspect of wanting to
Demonstrate it. Demonstrate that there's...
One second.
Okay.
I think the psychological aspect of wanting to engage in intercourse with someone who is unconscious is highly harmful.
Demonstrate it.
Demonstrate what?
How? So if my wife...
So
you
that
just
would
got done
be-
saying, if
that-
my
that-
wife wakes me
It's
up...
classified as what is like paraphilic.
Help
which
me
is-
out with this. I'm totally asleep, okay? Completely asleep, and I wake up, and my wife is giving me a blowjob. I wake up to that, okay? What's the harm? How have I been harmed? Tell me how this possibly is harmful to me.
I'm not saying it could be harmful to you.
So then, it's morally neutral sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Andrew Wilson's wife.
Exactly. It's like anything to do with like the man getting, like white man having a pleasure. It's just instantly just demonized. It's just the Goy's law. If it was like an Arab man, of course it'd be fine. An Arab man like gets his dick sucked. That'd be really like cool because it's like white dude. It's really it becomes really impressive. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I really can't do it. I don't have the patience for it, mate. Don't have the patience. I don't have the fucking patience. I can't do it.
Off. This is why I hate feminists that are always trying to ruin my fun. Let Andrew and I do what we want to each other and stay out of it with your silly Marxist nonsense. We know how to party, laughing face. Oh my god, that was actually revolting. I actually threw up in my mouth. Again.
The commercials. Exactly. See what I mean? She's like the case the guy slot. Her like MO has been programmed in the indoctrination camps at uni. It's just to like not let anyone like Andrew, straight white men who to have any pleasure. If it's like a black man getting his dick sucked by his like black wife, that'd be really hot. Okay, it'd be alright. If it's like a Mexican dude getting his dick sucked by his Mexican wife. If it was a white man who's getting his dick sucked by his white wife, okay, he's got like a real problem with that. It's just because like LeBron James gets his dick sucked by his like black wife, she'll be like, oh yeah, well, he deserves that because he came from Africa. Well, okay, what do you think? LeBron James changed. LeBron James's IQ, it should say, be easy, like 15,000. So.
Then Rachel, just state that you and your husband have this like agreement where you do this to each other. Like, talk about there being consent. Stop falling back on implied consent with marriage. This is so weird to me. This whole thing is weird. No, I don't think it's morally.
What does weird mean, Kate? Kate, what does weird mean? Kate, what does it mean when you're weird? Oh, I didn't get the last piece of document. Oh well. Seriously, I just can't be bothered to do time mode. It's just, I don't know what to do. I don't really know what to do. Like, maybe I have to play it again because I haven't done it right.
Like, I don't think, like, necessarily harm, I don't think harm necessarily has to come to the victim in order for it to be.
Then what would make this morally bad? What makes it morally
I told you the psychology of wanting to engage in intercourse with someone who is unconscious.
See what I mean? So this fat bin doesn't have an argument. So she just wants to defame. She wants to try and infer that, like, Andrew, you shouldn't listen to Andrew because everything he says comes from the mouth of someone who'd rape a woman. It's just poison the well.
Okay.
Why is it?
You haven't explained how that's harmful or how that's bad.
One second. Would you engage with your wife if she were?
It's in a coma or dead. Yeah. The fact they'd even say that is insane. They in fact should even say that. It just shows the kind of women she probably has spoken to before.
Of course not.
Why?
Because her soul has left her body. She's not a person anymore.
Her soul has left her body.
She's not a human being
Her soul's left her body. Yeah, she's dead.
anymore.
There's no way you only can condemn. I can't even say the word.
I can't do this, dude. We need to take power away from women. This is crazy. This is ruining everything. This is ruining everything. We've built so good as a society and we just let it go because of stupid fucking idiots. It's gone too far now. I need to stop. I need to daddy up. Can't let this happen. What are we doing?
Souls left the body, not because she'd be cold. Not because that's absolutely bloody gross and disgusting, but no, because her soul's left. You've got something
Shall I
severely
try and
wrong
see
with you,
if I can...
Severely young. Oh, that'll make his day.
Like,
Can you give me, like, the secular position?
why do I need to give you any other position?
How
than
is
that?
it? I think it's...
You need to give me from your position instead of obfuscating what actually makes
I'm
it
trying
immoral.
to give it an analogy.
Yeah, well, can you just tell me this? What makes it immoral for my wife to wake me up with a blowjob? What makes that immoral? By the way, have you ever woken your ex-husband? Do you ever wake him up like that?
No.
Never. Never happened once?
That's why he's your ex-husband.
No.
That's why he's your ex-husband.
You do realize this is very common, right?
Sure, yes.
And so just people are just commonly raping each other?
Yeah, exactly. That's why she's a fat fucking feminist.
Yeah, I mean, I think there are a lot of instances where grape happens where people don't think they are graping someone.
Well, that Muslim communities.
That's a part of, like, miscommunication theory.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Miscommunication theory. Miscommunication theory. Well, sounds like dinner theory. It sounds like dinner theory to me. Do you think it's really offensive to call it like dinner theory? Yeah, damn right.
I get the correct, or
Go on, Stim,
the
as well.
answer to this question correct. What is the actual harm? And demonstrate it for me logically, please. Or the immorality. Why is it immoral for my wife to do that to me?
Well, I mean, obviously, if we're talking about consent, I think the basis for that is the Fry's model, which...
The Fry's model? I don't know what any of this shit is. I don't even care. I don't care about it.
Grace, come on.
Reversible, informed, enthusiastic, and specific. And so, obviously...
This is just ultimate guy stuff, dude.
Come on in.
This is a Fry's model can touch my balls and dick. The Fry's model can blow my asshole. So I'm not allowed to use any medical equipment. Let's just see if I just speak right now. Just gonna try to... I love ball. Time to die. Time to die.
Get away! Get away from me!
Look at it, it's gonna fire. It's time to die. Hey. Hey. Oh, fuck this up. I just died him. Oh, it's fucked up.
Don't do anything stupid.
Me? Never.
Whoa. Hey, what the hell, lady?
Help me!
Get Redwood locked down.
What? Is it something to do with
Fucked
the
his ass. Oh, chunked
All the
him.
excitement.
Fucked him. Galloway. Just fucking chunks his ass. Are you think? Hey. Oh, just wrecks his ass. Wrecked his ass. Fucked his ass. Oh, you want something, punk? Just fucking chunks over them. I love dick. No. Dude, I'm gonna take it out.
it doesn't meet certain aspects of those criteria.
Why is that immoral?
I
though?
mean,
I like it. I like it when she does that. What is immoral about her doing that? I want her to
There
do
was
that.
more.
I'm not conscious at the time, that's true. But I'm very enthusiastic that I want to wake up that way. Very enthusiastic about it.
Again, I think pleasuring someone who is unconscious
Yes.
is psychologically concerning.
I'm sorry about your mind state of concern. That's very Karen-ish of you, but can you tell me why it's
That's
immoral?
not very Karen-ish.
It's very Karen. Your concern's very Karen-ish, but why is it immoral?
The conversation here could be very simply concluded in that you and your wife might be fine with that. Cool, then there's no R wording going on. But your attitude in general towards marital...
Tone, please. Keys to put tone, please. She knows she's tone, please.
and the fact that you believe it can't happen because there is implied consent is concerning and is immoral because you don't know. I mean, you might be with your wife forever, you might not, but if you get with someone else and you carry the same mindset over, then your partner might not have the same opinions as you and you might have a lawsuit on your hands.
Might. Feel, might, maybe. Twice over here. Again, she won't talk about any Muslims or anything, right? One of the Indian. Only white people she has a problem with. India? Yeah, but Katie loves India. Katie loves India. So he does like it too. Because I'd probably give her the most of her money. So she's got to be like, really nice to the Indians.
Fine, you and your wife do that. I don't think it would actually be fair for her to sit there and say that if them two have this agreement, which, by the way, he hasn't actually said that there is an agreement. He's just said that the marriage implies agreement, which is where the R word comes into it, right? The implied consent from marriage is not a real thing, and it hasn't been for 30 years. So actually, by definition,
Exactly,
you are
play with my
R-wording each
massive
other
ass.
because you haven't sat there and said, oh no, me and my wife, you know, we have had conversations about this. This is something that we want to do. Couples do it all the time, like at 50 Shades of Grey or whatever.
50 Shades of
They have
Grey.
like pre-contracts to do certain activities. You're just saying that
There's free contracts to do it. I love this. Okay, like as long as there's like as long as you got like a pre-activities. It's like a pre-contract.
What the hell was that thing?
Oh, you don't want it, okay? You don't fucking want it.
Oh my god. This looks important. Or maybe... This way.
What are you doing? Why can't I get up? Look at that, bad scripting. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea. No idea what to do. Chris Deadfield.
Consent, which is a crime. I think it could quite literally end
It's definitely a
I
crime.
would place it under like a paraphilic behavior.
So all of the men out there whose wives have woken them up with, all of those women are sorry, paraphilic.
I think the act itself.
They want to have with dead. They want to have with dead people.
I mean, paraphilic is just defined as like atypical preferences, and yeah, to like.
Yeah, but you were saying
want to have with someone who's.
You were saying it was necrophilia.
Well, necrophilia falls under paraphilic.
Okay,
so does like pedophiles.
So necrophilia. So you think that there's tons and tons of women out there who are
there are
necrophiles?
obviously like necrophilia are two different things. Paraphilic just means atypical.
Yeah.
Desires. Like I would classify kink under that.
Do you agree with me that tons and tons and tons of women likely wake their man up with some sort of?
I already did.
Yeah. So
like asked and answered.
So then, is that they're kind of necrophiles?
I think we're getting now into parts of this conversation, and we're talking about the kink community, and we're getting a little bit. We're straying from the point. I'm gonna just conclude this.
Remember, if Andrew's black, she would have no problem with this. She'd be really happy that the black guy gets to work on a blue dude. It's because Andrew's white, that's the problem. That literally is it. It was like LeBron James, so she had no problem with it. It was LeBron James getting his dick sucked. She'd be like, well, he comes from Africa, so he deserves it. Like, Andrew Wilson comes from America, so he's like a fucking greedy cunt. So, I don't know, I'm just trying to think of the logic. I'm trying to think of some weird, fucked up logic. It's just, Kay just hates, like... Because he doesn't look weird. He just looks like a fucking crazy weirdo.
All staff, initiate emergency protocols.
Mr. Kennedy, we need to leave immediately. What's going on? I don't know what's happening. Some kind of mass hysteria. The hospital is on lockdown.
Having a plea in the so to speak, which already in the eyes of the law is risky, isn't it? Again, it's ill faith to pretend that couples don't do that, but you aren't talking about
Bad faith.
couples. You said that a marriage is implied consent, which is wrong. Provably wrong. The law quite literally states that that's not a thing anymore. So by definition, and
yeah,
Tilly was right. I'm sorry.
Case the police.
You can't do us all, can you?
Police, the police. I mean, she loves the government. Katie loves the government. She's like the best friends of the government. Government looks after her.
And I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Having someone unconscious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Again,
Yeah,
the
love
emphasis
it.
on my wife doesn't take away the fact that what you're doing is the R word. You can't
Yep.
base consent off of being married
Yep.
because that's not the law anymore.
Nope.
Why are you saying that? Again, like, if
It's not the law anymore, dude.
he wants to position himself in this, like, me and my wife, we
Take
both
this,
like this, we
bullcum.
do it, it's just whatever. It's life, we both consent to it, that's fine. I wouldn't be sat there going, yeah, I love R word with my wife. Like, there's something psychologically maybe not
Something
okay with this.
psychological,
If I was
not
engaged in
okay.
a
But
consensual
everything's
act
fine
with
with
that as
Kay
my
though.
partner, I wouldn't then
Kay's like the most issues fine.
the R word, to be honest.
If waking her up that way.
But you said if she didn't wake up, you would stop.
I know she does sometimes. She's like,
I don't.
she's like, and I'm like, yeah, that's right. And she's like, okay. I know, yeah. She's like she can't believe this is happening. I really shocked her. And then she just kind of, she's okay with it.
Yeah, yeah, I love porn.
As a medical student, I spend a really surprising amount of time writing, from research publications to placement reflection.
I really shocked her. And then she just kind of, she's okay with it. That one.
I feel quite uncomfortable. The thing is, Andrew, like, if you're genuinely planning on taking this to court, as soon as you talk about implied consent and then you're referencing the fact she's shocked and sounds in pain, it's not good for you, ma'am. It's not good. This whole, like, we have, like, an agreement thing isn't really going to stand up when, one, you're implying that she was shocked.
I just hacked into the center's network.
To begin with, didn't really want it. And second of all, that you thought it was fine because you're married. Ooh.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, I see. I feel greatly.
And this is again why this is why there's just no like famous like Greek female philosophers, because this is just what they resort to. They just like the men were just like, fuck this, we don't need to deal with this, we're stronger than the women, we don't need to deal with this shit. It's just some bullshit. Some fucking bullshit. 11:42 p.m. It just happens to be like midnight. It could be in the morning. Could it?
It was a horrible video idea. I regret watching this, to be honest.
I think without having some form of, like, expressed consent, then yeah.
Damn, I do this all the time. Like, constantly.
Yeah, she's right. I mean, you know, this whole conversation could have been really solved from Andrew's part if he just said, me and my wife consented, aside from implied consent from marriage, to partake in this activity. He could have saved himself. No, the consent is because she's my wife. I can stick it in her. Is that... Yeah, it is. It's not funny, it's ill.
Constantly?
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Constantly.
Okay?
Look how angry she is. Look how angry. Casey's so angry. Look at her little brains. Look at emotions.
Wilson wanting to take legal action against Tilly is really quite amusing because most reasonable people understand that you don't have the ability to claim your wife's body purely because of the law getting involved with your relationship and making you one. That's not how consent works. By that logic, Andrew, do you think then that it is acceptable to hold somebody down and make them with you if you're married? Because, I mean, there's implied consent there. Where's the, there's no limits with this arrangement, and I think the conclusion that she made there was perfect. You haven't made any attempt to convince people that there was a enthusiastic agreement for both of you to partake in this type of relationship. You just fall back on marriage, and I think that is very odd, and it's also the definition of R-word. It's that simple. So, please, Andrew, please, sue. I actually beg you, sue me as well, honestly. While you're at it, because you, in order to have a defamation case, have to prove that Tilly has defamed you. Tilly said that you yourself are an R-worder because you yourself said that you R-word your wife. I am failing to detect the lies here. Furthermore, by the way, he got people on his Twitter, basically, oh, Andrew, I'll help you. I'll give you money.
As opposed to Katie, I don't know if her fans give her any money, do they? You just have to see, like, the motion she's doing. It's too much, man. Like jokes and whatnot. It's probably what she does to her black boyfriend. It's probably what she does to her black boyfriend. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. What am I doing? For some reason, I don't have the knife.
To do this, look, you yourself said that you R-word your wife. I am failing to detect the lies.
I can't do this. This makes me laugh too much.
What if I can't get out?
Shit.
Furthermore, by the way, he got people on his Twitter, basically, oh, Andrew, I'll help you. I'll give you money to...
I can't do it. I can't. It's too funny, dude. Is there ammo in this? No, that's bullshit. That's so real bullshit, dude. I hate this game. I hate this game so much.
To do this lawsuit, and there were people commenting like, I'll give money to the GoFundMe to get these slanderous women put behind bars. Like, yeah, please. I actually ask of you to get people to donate to your lawsuit. There's also another clip that I briefly wanted to show you where he's gone on a podcast to talk about consent again.
If a person makes an oath to another human being and says to them, you can have sex with me whenever you want. Whenever you want. Let's say that that's their oath. So they have pre-given consent, right? And then that person, while they're asleep, while that other person's completely unconscious, goes in and has sex with them, okay? And the next day, the woman gets up and says, I didn't consent to that. And then goes and files a police report. Should that guy get arrested?
There isn't a pre-consent for always. You can't always pre-consent. Even in the scenarios where, like he was describing earlier, couples do engage in, for example, waking each other up with
Such
oral.
bullshit.
You can't say, hey, babe, this week, try waking me up with oral, and then assume that for the rest of your life, that is an agreed dynamic in which you can then help yourself to do that all the time. I think the biggest thing here to think about is just common sense. I think that consent is pretty easy for
Yeah,
most
Kay
people
hasn't
to
got any
understand.
comments on
Now,
it.
if you're having difficulty in understanding what consent is and what consent isn't, or you happen to fall back on oaths and the law to really, I guess, worm your way out of situations, then it just doesn't look very good. In all honesty, it's just not looking good. What he's describing here isn't like a pre-agreement. Now, the guy on the left is essentially saying that there's no such thing as like pre-consent, which under the law, it is a very, very difficult area to, I guess, engage with. Because, I mean, like Andrew was saying earlier, and like the woman agreed with, I mean, if there was an agreement for a couple, for example, to wake each other up with head, then if they've agreed, for example, one
head. Sometimes she says, sometimes she doesn't. Head. Comiolingus. Okay, don't need that. Head.
a guy's like, hey, you can wake me up with head this week, and then
You
she
can wake
does.
me up with head this week. This is Kay's got to remove all the spontaneity. Yeah. Just got to remove. Whoa. Head. Gonna wake you up with head. Head. Oh. Wait, where's that? Oh shit. Head.
Would that be the same as saying, oh, we're married now, we're under oath, and then you deciding a year into the marriage to wake someone up with because you got married?
Now what? What did she say there?
And I think he's trying to
What did she say there?
what he deems these grey areas to be, while actually not being in a grey area, while just literally describing our word.
So
Onward.
let's go clear with this example. So if they give the pre-consent, but then later. Now, is that
so an oath's worth nothing?
It doesn't matter if it's oath nothing. You could be opposed to that.
Okay, so essentially he is also saying that if somebody says, no, don't touch me, the oath dominates basically the woman saying, no, I don't want to do it. Okay.
No, I don't want to
So
do
it's
it.
never actually about pre-agreements or two consenting adults doing what they want to do and having whatever kinks they have there in their own bedroom. It was never about, oh, me and my wife wake each other up with head because we find it pleasurable and that's our agreement. It's always about,
Gotta wake up with head. Head.
I'm married, this is my oath, and I want to do it because I can, and the oath means something, therefore I have access to my wife's body. Right, okay. See how that holds up in court. Like, it's genuinely fascinating. I'm going to stop talking about this now because it's ruining my brain a little bit. But in conclusion, guys, it's a very difficult subject for me to navigate. First of all, because of my own connection to this subject, but also because I acknowledge that there are nuances, and as much as I don't think consent is difficult to understand, like, it's pretty easy for us to wrap our heads around. Most people find it easy. And most normal people don't, by the way, engage in these kind of debates and try and find little marriage loopholes in which you can essentially claim the rights to your wife's body. Normal people don't do that. Normal people also don't go on podcasts and laugh about how they are with their wife. Normal people don't do that. It's that simple. But anyway, shout out to Tilly. I think she's going to do a...
Yeah, that's Tilly. She's one of the real ones. Tilly's one of the real ones, dude. Oh, God. I can't. I honestly can't.